Hello, everybody. Welcome back. BogMod here. I'll double check my stance, my powers. No, we don't want to do that. There we are. Scraggian stance. For those of you curious, before I had a low level of this, more chance I'd be crit. Instead, I'm taking my Scrag stance, which is flat, 20% more power or damage, 20%. Both delivered and received, and 2% more power. So I get to hit people better. Yeah, last time, lots of things happened last time. But most importantly, we helped out Esme with her interesting little trip in search of her friend, her lady love, her lady friend love. But with that said and done, I think we should advance the main storyline a tiny bit. Teensy bit. So, we're going to go to... we're giving Esme time. We will not investigate the cave quite yet. We're going to search for Kalia in the temple. And then we will do the part of something momentous part 4.
Who are you?
Sir? Yes?
So, of course, we will travel to the Sun Temple.
Huh?
And we're going to go say hello to Kalia. Ooh. Do you think they carved the mountainside like this? Or did they find it like that, do you think? I'm not sure which it is. Alright. You know what? Because this might have an opportunity to make her like me, let's save.
Saira, good to see you. I heard about what happened on Half Moon Island. It's a wonder you and that mercenary made it back alive. But war, it just seems so unreal. How has it come to this? Now we not only have to fight these High Ones, but also some fanatic who thinks he knows best?
Let's see. Nothing better than an unnecessary war while poised at the brink of extinction. This is how it's used. Or he will regret opposing us soon enough. I'm gonna go with this one.
If they are, then maybe we were foolish to think that the Red Madness is the only weapon at their disposal. Tell me, Saira, how is it possible that our beliefs about what's best for mankind are so different? Why are we so eager to be at each other's throats?
Yeah, you know what? I think violence often seems like an easy answer. Alright? Well, part of the thing about violence is that it has immediate results. And when you're thinking about life or death, it can distract.
Suffering leads to more suffering. Yes, that makes sense. You know what I find so hard to understand? Why there are so few people who actually care. So few people who feel the need to change something like you and I do. There are moments I just feel so powerless. As if we all know that if we keep going like this, we're headed for a catastrophe.
Oh no, I've got a great feeling.
But instead of changing course, we just stand by and watch. Do you know the feeling?
No. Ooh.
Yes, I mean, is it so hard to see that this world could be such a better place if we'd only care a tiny bit more about something other than what's happening in front of our doorsteps? You understand what I'm trying to say, don't you? You know that feeling too.
I mean... No, I feel like these would not go over well with her.
I thought so.
Yeah, she
God,
appreciates
I find
that.
it so hard not to get angry. Take all those upper city snobs with their colorful garments and exotic perfumes. They could put all that money to such good use if only they wanted to, but no, they don't, because they just don't give a damn about the poor. Sometimes I imagine going down there, grabbing one of them by the collar and dragging them down into the Undercity. And there I'd force them to see, just for once. But even that probably wouldn't help. I guess we only care about the things that directly affect us. Who fights against poverty if he's never suffered from it?
I mean, to a degree, it's also understandable, right? I mean, when it's a problem you've never suffered from, there's only so much you can appreciate the impact it has. But on the other hand, a little empathy wouldn't hurt.
No, it's not. It should be what everyone does.
Oh.
And once again, you've had to listen to another deluge of my whining. I guess I'm just not a person for pleasantries.
No, it was a wonderful talk. I enjoy our talks. Yeah, I enjoy our talks.
Saira, I have to ask you something. You said these things to me. Why?
Things?
Compliments. Comments that you... I don't know how to put it.
I like your face tattoo. Is it time to push the envelope? Sure, why not?
See. Well, I don't think that would be a good idea, and I'd like for you to stop saying things like that.
Aww.
I'm the wrong person for what you're looking for. Now, excuse me. Quark's ships will reach shore soon, and we have to be prepared.
I don't think that was the right answer. That's fine, though. That's fine. I'm a wizard. And that means what just happened was actually me looking at alternate realities. Yes. Alternate realities.
Saira, I heard about... But war... If
That...
Tell me, Saira, how is it possible that our beliefs about what's best for mankind are so different? What? You know what I find so hard to understand? Why there are
See?
so few,
I knew you'd come over here.
so few people who feel the need to change something like you and I.
Because I can see the future.
There are moments I just feel so powerless. As if we all know that if we keep going like this, we're headed for a catastrophe. But instead of changing course, do you know the feeling? Yes.
That.
You understand what I'm trying to say, don't you?
Yeah, I do.
Whenever I think about it, if they could put all that money... Sometimes... But even that probably wouldn't help. I guess we only care about the things that directly affect us. Yes. I guess I'm just not a person for pleasantries. Sorry. Saira, Compliments. Comments that... No, but...
There we go.
I just don't think that's a good idea. I'm not made for things like that. I've never felt the need for them, and honestly, I think it's dangerous. At least for me.
You've never had feelings for someone?
Never. Because you know a lot about me, Saira, and I appreciate our contact, which is the only reason I just told you all of this. So please, respect my wishes.
Alright.
Let's leave it at that for now. We've still got a lot to do. The first of Quarak's ships will reach shore soon, and we have to be prepared.
There we go. So now with that said and done, we can go chat to the boss man.
Well met.
The Emporium.
That's ridiculous. We have to at least try to negotiate.
You know his demands. There's no basis for negotiation.
He has not seen what we have seen. The writings, the memories of the Prophet. If he just realized...
My dams, my sirs.
A lot of time. You know, yeah, we can do, after we advance this little bit here, we can do some a lot of time.
Constantine.
That's a long story.
And those were his final words? I can't believe it.
I know.
Simply another victim of the High Ones. If we do not activate the beacon soon, he won't be the last.
Oh, right. The beacon. If it's activated, we'll simply glow the red madness away, won't we? Or maybe we could, for once in all this, do something that actually makes sense, and focus our resources on finding an alchemistical or thaumaturgical solution to this problem, rather than trusting in a pile of scrap metal.
Are you not doing
Oh, by the
both?
prophet's ass, won't you just shut up for a minute? All day long you do nothing but babble, getting on our nerves, and nothing you ever say gets any closer to a fucking solution. So why don't you just shove off to one of the bathhouses? Go torture the washerwomen with your never-ending lamentations. That would be helpful for a change.
You will take that back.
Will I?
Whoa.
Come here and make me. I'd be delighted.
Shiri, that's...
This is blasphemy.
It's getting a little aggressive there.
What? Are you gonna kill me? That's what you do best, you and your fucking order.
Silence! You are angry, Lishari Pegast, and I understand why. But in the moment you let that anger destroy this alliance, Firespark's sacrifice will have been in vain. Is that what you want? Is that what you want?
No. No, it isn't.
Good. I am tired of this endless bickering. We have a responsibility, and we will fulfill it.
Well said, Aranthio. And how exactly do you think we are going to do that? Without the sources, the beacon is as worthless as a heap of rusty iron.
The chroniclers are on it, and they will find the answer. Novice, tell Commander Aaron to join us. We need to plan the defense of the land. You, Prophet, will come to me as soon as you have recovered. Now, let us get to work.
All right. There we go. That was a
Please, Tilo. Jorik is right.
interesting little experience.
This is madness.
Oh.
I know that it is going to be tough, but we have no choice.
Yeah, I remember it's the Truchessa.
We have.
Yes, the beacon. The beacon. The beacon. We don't even know what this thing does, let alone if it will work. If you start a war only because of that damned machine, it means putting the lives of thousands at risk, only because of some vague idea. This is ludicrous, Tila. It's entirely irrational. The man I knew would never have acted like this.
Yes, because that man is dead. I've made decisions driven by fear and selfishness before.
When he says things like that,
I will not let that happen.
that man is dead, it makes me think about finding my own corpse.
Stop acting as if this were about reason. You're just afraid of making sacrifices for what you believe in. You always were.
Sacrifices. This is about your damn pride, Telor. Nothing else.
And also, I have to agree with him on this, honestly. She's like, you're gonna start a war over this thing. Thousands of lives could be lost. Yeah, but these guys are gonna, try to stop you from stopping the High Ones. It's kind of, it's... Yeah, war may cost thousands of lives, but everyone's life is at stake. So yeah. I gotta side with Taylor. I still like him as a character. I think he's sufficiently...
The sun be praised you've made it.
Nope.
Constantine. He didn't deserve this.
I will enjoy talking to this pillar of stone. We'll agree with her.
Someone is gonna pay for it. I'll see to that. I have to talk to you as soon as possible. It's about the seal in that letter we found on the mercenaries in Old Rashengrad. I believe I'm onto something.
I don't know if I can trust this pillar of stone.
Their client is from Enderal. From Ark, to be more precise. Let's not talk here, though. Meet me in the Dancing Nomad. I'll be in the first room upstairs, right at the end of the staircase. And hurry. Well, why do you think? Come to the Dancing Nomad. See you there.
Okay. There she is. That was badly timed. Saying that these guys are insane. I assume you mean the Nerames. She also has tight pants. As we all know, is the style of the medieval times. Very tight trousers. Alright, so, I believe I read... Did I read Kalian yet? No. So we want to read Kalian. No, I did read Kalian. Yes, I have read Kalian. I haven't read chapter 6 yet. But I've read sufficient, I feel, to do Kalian's Last Smile. Down in the Undercity. It's Rolata time. Hey, buddy.
There you are. Ready? Tree. Oh, yeah, sure. The people down here call it the Weeping Tree. They believe that the Black Guardian, once a year, fulfills one of the wishes they write onto these notes. Superstitious nonsense, of course. They might as well send their wishes to the Blue Island Coalition.
That is an odd superstition, Isn't the Black Guardian basically their version of the devil? I mean, it'd be like, yo, yeah, no, there's this tree in Rome where people offer prayers to the devil, and once a year, he responds. Feels like a weird thing.
Maybe.
No.
Ready to set out? What do you think? Because we don't want to draw it. First, a question. Have you ever heard of the Night of the Blind Daughters?
Oh, I forgot to look up the music. Damn it.
A massacre that took place 20 years ago. It was at the Farmer's Coast, around midsummer. The farmers had just put out the lights after a long day's work. Suddenly, shrouded figures showed up out of nowhere, with steel masks covering their faces. They broke into the houses and killed anybody who dared to stand in their way. While they merely wreaked havoc on most of the farms, any family with a daughter between 12 and 16 winters was less lucky. All in all, these masked people took 10 daughters that night and carried them away. They were found 1 week later. They lay on the Penny Road, mutilated with their eyes sewn shut.
What?
One girl each mile.
Wha- Okay.
They tried, but the few farm boys who were there in time stood no chance. These masked attackers were assassins, as deadly as the petrified and as brutal as lost ones.
Like, you know, no one just, like, attacks a bunch of farming settlements and then does that for the
To this
lulz.
very day, no one knows. However, there are theories. Do the
Yes.
names the Black Lieber and J.L. Tannerson ring a bell? The Butcher of Ark.
Yeah.
Yes. Thing is, in this book he left behind, Tannerson claims to have been part of a cult called the Black Lieber. Even nowadays, there are still scholars that deny its existence. But according to Tannerson, they see themselves as some kind of counterbalancing power. They make sure that malice and sin, they don't gain the upper hand in this world, and that the scales of good and evil thus stay in balance. Well, this is where it gets bizarre. Normally, the Libra only kills people who have already sinned. Tyrants, rapists, murderers.
And teenage girls.
Which is also why the attack on the Farmer's Coast didn't make any sense, and still doesn't for most people today. However, the father has a theory. Well, he does have an avid interest in them. Let's put it this way. He has dug up every little bit of information that there is. But we'll come to that later. According to the father, the Black Libra chooses their sinners through the dreams of some kind of holy child. The dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests who extract the names and faces of evildoers from them. However, the child doesn't just see people who have already sinned. She also sees evil in its inception. Thus, the Libra might decide to kill a boy before he becomes a tyrant, or a girl before she gives birth to a murderer. I know, it sounds insane, but that's what it is. But apparently the Libra fully believes in this principle. The child is omniscient.
Let's see. They're doing good, or these girls had to die because the Libra believed they would give birth to murderers. I'm gonna go with the horse shit.
Yes. So it would seem, though according to the father, they wouldn't have just been ordinary murderers, but emissaries of the end. Whatever that may mean.
Well, I mean, I would know anything about an apocalyptic end.
Simple. The father believes that the Black Libra knows the secret to transcendence. This is why he's been studying Tannisson's books like a madman. Especially one in particular, in which he describes the initiation ritual he underwent to become one of their assassins. And I also think that this temple in the Frostcliff Mountains is somehow related to the Libra. Long story short, apparently the pages of Tannisson's original manuscript describing the initiation ritual in detail were forcefully torn out, and the father wants to find them. Right. And I happen to know the only person who might be able to tell us their whereabouts. A man named Collian. Correct. He was also an assassin of the Libra, and Tannisson's mentor. In other words, an unscrupulous piece of shit that did nothing but murder people for decades, guilty, the innocent alike. According to the father, he was also the one who orchestrated the Night of the Blind Daughters. However, that massacre seems to have been too much even for his rotten conscience to bear, because he left the Libra shortly thereafter. He took on a new identity. He's been living as a beggar in the Undercity ever since. I saw him once. It's no wonder that nobody knows what kind of monster he is. He's gone completely insane. Drinks away every penny he gets his hands on. Exactly. If we bring them to the First Seer and I tell him how I couldn't have done it without you, he might consider hiring you for the expedition. That's the plan. Not the best one, certainly, but, all we're getting.
Kate was mentioning that the Pyreans were ruled by an omniscient holy child, which is interesting to note. But I was just going to think about, all right, even if we accept the idea of the the future sight and all that. And you could be like, yes, if we don't kill this person, this is the proverbial, would you kill Hitler's mom? Kind of question. If you knew that she would produce Hitler, etc., and assuming for all the other complications and weird issues with seeing the future and all that, because obviously you can change the future. That's why they do these things. Why sew their eyes shut? Just kill them. There has to be a little bit more to it.
Then we'll need to improvise. He currently lives in the communes. That is, if he isn't in some whore's bed in the Silver Cloud right now or getting hammered in the false dark. I'll let you do the talking. It's unlikely that the first seer will find out, but the more you actually help me on this mission, the more convincing our little story will be. One more thing. Don't go easy on that scum. He might seem harmless now, but remember what he's done. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Alright, well, no, because we made him unhappy. So we're going to go back to Ye Olde Sun Temple. And we're going to go back to the arena. And we're going to talk to you again, buddy.
There you are. Ready?
First of all, I'm going to ask about the tree.
The people down here call it superstitious nonsense.
I'm going to go with I see.
By the way, ready to set out?
You like that? There we go.
What do you
ask
think?
about that?
Because we first a question. The massacre that it was at the they broke into the well, they never found. 1 week later, they tried, but the few to this very day, no one knows. Yes, thing is, but according to Tennyson, well, which is also, however, the father has a theory. Well, he does have it, but we'll come to that later. According to the father, the dreams are interpreted by the Libra's priests. However, the child doesn't just see.
I'm gonna have a hard time keeping Enderal happy. Oh.
Thus the Libra might.
But I want people to be happy.
Simple. Especially, long story short, apparent. Right. And I happen to know the only person. Correct. He was also. However. That's the plan. Not the best, then we'll need to improvise. I'll let you do it. And remember that those 10 mutilated girls on the Penny Road are just one more page in this man's book of sins.
Alright. Follow you to the communal hut. I'm sure I can keep him happy. How hard can it be? He's just a crazed, weirdo child assassin killer working for a cult. They're notoriously easy to get along with.
A Sunchilder. I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit. Well, that's the only reason you snobs ever come down here.
I cut people open in the pit. Thank you very much. I wonder if they think Theriel is a sun child dressed as he is. It's okay, you're not a poor, dying bum. You must be a sun child.
Would you look at that? A visitor from the surface. Want a word of advice? Play by the rules.
Hello. There we are. Now I can go chat with people.
Come. Well, look at that. Our friend has a visitor. Get out of here.
What?
I said, get out of here. We need 10 minutes. Afterwards, you can fuck as many men as you want.
Of course, my lord. At once.
Does she know that he's Relata? No, she shouldn't, because he's in disguise. Well, then again, I guess when anyone shows up armed like we do, you just go, you know, it's best to treat them. Yes. Him? Was that really? I don't think that's gonna go over well with him.
Never mind. Look at him. Pissed like a rat. A miracle he could even get it up. I sure as fuck don't want you to cuddle with him. And again, never forget what this man did. It may look pathetic, but that doesn't change the fact that he orchestrated the murder of 10 girls. Innocent girls.
I don't know, you say that, but maybe they were actually evil. They were probably cultists. If I've learned anything about Enderal, they were probably cultists. Full of cultist way. They probably killed hundreds.
Who are you? Nylok is tired.
You just made your name backwards, buddy. Even I can pick up on that. That's all you've done is you've spelt your name backwards. Yeah, you're Kalian.
No. Kalian is dead. You're talking to Nylok, his shadow.
Uh-huh.
Why do you ask? Who are you?
You know, yeah.
Information?
Yeah. Let's go. No need to be rude.
You remind him of Kalian when he still lived. So much anger in you. So much hatred. Kalian knew this feeling too well. This anger, this cold, rotten wrath. And then the dream came and showed him his calling. But he was so blind, he didn't see where the road led him. Only when those little flowers' corpses lay dead in the dust did he see what he had done, what he had become. Now Kalian has been punished. He's dead, and Nylok deserves to suffer for eternity.
Let's see. Yeah. So it's true you left the Libra because you regretted what you had done.
Regret? No, Kalian had regrets, yes, but Nylok isn't worthy of these feelings anymore. Regret is a pure feeling, as is absolution, but Nylok doesn't deserve purity. So he hates himself, hates his pathetic existence, hates himself for all the suffering his old skin brought.
Oh, what's that noise? 1 second. There's music coming in through my window. I don't really need to buy a new chair. This one's getting... I mean, it's comfy still. But it's definitely squeaky. Let's say, why'd you do it?
Why? Because the decrees demanded it. And the decrees don't lie. They never did, and they never will. Aren't you listening? The decrees don't lie. Those little flowers had to die, because if they had not, something terrible would have happened. Kalian knew, Nylok still knows, but still, it broke him. All their pain, their tears, their suffering, their screams. It was too much to bear, even for him.
Yeah, but again, like, even if they would have given birth to monsters, the way they died seems unnecessary.
The decrees never lie. I told you! Because Nylok buried his old skin. The Libra doesn't care about Nylok. Why should they? He's vermin. How much? He doesn't remember. He always drinks when he has the coin for it. He sniffs, and sometimes, when the people are generous, he buys himself a night with Anna. They're the deeds of a coward, and he knows it. But the brandy, the dust, and Anna, they help him forget. Help him ease the pain. pages. Naylock doesn't know what you mean. Now please, go. Naylock is tired and needs to sleep.
All right. Let me rephrase my friend's words. You stop playing confused oracle and fucking tell us what we want to know now. And then maybe, just maybe, we'll let you live. Are we clear?
But Naylock just...
Are we clear?
Yes, sir. Naylock understands. Please.
He's got a lot of tattoos.
So, the pages. Yes, of course, the pages. Naylock remembers. Kalian tore them from Tannerson's book before the world could see them.
In fact, that's a lot of markings. Do you think he... I think he went full cultist.
How long? Years? Decades? He doesn't know. No! I told you! Oh, no. He's sorry. Please, don't hurt him. He will not raise his voice again.
Look at him. He's gone completely insane. I'm guessing all this Naylock talk is a way for his brain to cope with the guilt.
Could be.
He's created a new persona without all the blood on his hands. That is, unless he's lying.
What? Why? Why should Naylock lie? What? Why? Why should Naylock lie? Yes, of course. But tell me, what do you want with them? You won't be able to read them.
Why wouldn't we?
Because they're written in the language of the Libra. Even Kalian couldn't read a single word of them. Isn't it obvious? Because something else guided Tannerson's hand when he wrote them.
That makes me suspicious.
Naylock doesn't have a choice, does he? All right, he will do as you demand. The pages, he buried them together with his old skin. He can show you the pages.
And I'm
tell him,
curious
son,
about the skin comment.
If he shows you the pages, could you... Well, Naylock is hungry, Naylock is thirsty, and he has no more coin.
You know what? I think...
But...
Yeah. Therial, like that.
Good. Naylock understands. And maybe you're right. You treat him like what he is. Vermin. Human waste. Come. Follow.
Maybe being called vermin is just his kink. Let's not judge. Can I rob him? Oh, he's got... Do you think... Alright. Do you think that's... There's a cure disease potion there. And I'm just wondering if that relates to the fact that he was sleeping with prostitutes. Could the two be related? Where'd they go? I mean, that's one way of, protection, I guess.
My sir, Naylock has a question.
What?
Your face. You seem familiar. Are you certain that you have never met Naylock before?
How would I know? Maybe.
This makes me a little
This is
concerned.
the way to the top pit. Are you sure that's where we're supposed to be going? I warn you, if this is a trap...
It's not, my sir. Naylock is vermin, but he knows when he has to obey. You can trust him.
I won't. But fine.
Look at that. Another snob from the surface.
Ahoy.
Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, that's right. Apparently Therial has one of the best voice actors in the game.
Hold it right there, old man. Where do you think you're going? You're a little too old for digging.
He belongs to us. We're acting under the Father's orders.
Brother Wrath, from ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. I didn't recognize you. Forgive me.
From ashes to blood, from blood to liberation. Let us through.
Of course. Father's blessings.
Father's blessings. Keep going, scum.
Yes, of course.
It sounds like there's some sort of secret mine underneath Ark.
Yes, we're here. This is where he buried the pages.
The deserted tunnels. We should be wary. Look out!
So I can see. A cutthroat, eh? Where'd he go? Alright, well, he's dead now, and we will loot his body. As we do. As is the way.
Finally, some.
There!
Ow.
Waste of time.
She was carrying 4 axes. For reasons that I'm not sure about. 4 axes. I'm just going to take a moment to let the power of a cream pie restore my health.
Enemy!
Go, my soil elemental!
Let's go.
Yeah. Whoa. Hey, buddy. Oh yeah, that's what those wild mages can turn into, isn't it? And hello, magical, mystical symbol of magic. Probably took him off the bottom. Yeah, possible.
There. Back there. That's where he buried his old skin. Please, my sir. You need to just take these last few steps alone. Naylock can't. He just can't.
Is this a trap?
What? No, of course not. It's just... Naylock can't. Don't you understand? To see him after all this time. No, kill Naylock if you don't believe him, but he will stay.
Fine. You go on ahead.
Gotcha. I don't mind putting my life at to risk.
You need to dig.
Don't shout.
Wrong time, wrong place.
Look out!
You know, Kaylin, you're pretty good at this. Just saying, you have a mean stab. But I suppose he is a trained killer. What is all that about? Nope.
Like to bite him. Any last one.
Get back here. Aww. Their soul was too big. Don't you just hate that? You kill somebody, and then their soul is too big to put inside a gemstone.
I'm not seeing anything. Let's look around.
I see a skeleton.
Let me see.
I'm kind of suspicious about all the oil, though.
Well, that looks promising. Then I guess we need to dig. Come help me. Here we go. This must be it. Pretty big. What the blazes did he put in there? What's that smell?
He did say he put his skin in there. Wow. Interesting.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Whose body is that?
Well, good question. You want to know what I think? This is probably some poor sod that crossed this lunatic's path at the wrong time. So we put him right into the crate with the pages. Bloody son of a whore. Oh, fuck if I know. We're talking about a man who murdered 10 girls in cold blood because his cult ordered him to do it. I think you'd be well advised to stop trying to apply logic to his thinking.
Hey, I've seen my own corpse. I have questions when these sorts of things pop up.
Right you are. Come on. You take them.
What else do we have in there? A blueprint. An ancient mask. Some money.
Got them? Alright. Back to Carlian.
I'll be honest, I kind of imagined that he would stay with Carlian. But no, alright. Hey, buddy.
Get up, scum.
My sir. You found what you were looking for, didn't you? He can tell by your eyes.
We found the pages and something else. Whose corpse is in that chest?
What? But he told you, didn't he? It's Carlian. Naylock buried him. Yes. He said it before, didn't he? Kalian couldn't continue to live in this shell after what he did, so he shed it and gave birth to Nalok. And Nalok buried him, together with the memories.
You know, then again, as much as we want to be like, oh, this is ridiculous, we are talking, we've experienced soul transfer through the Starlings, and they're talking about a transcendence thing. So maybe it's not as far-fetched as one would think.
You don't believe him, do you? You believe Nalok is lying.
I'm not necessarily sure on that.
The simple truth. You two, more than anyone else, should understand.
Sure. Either way, we have what we wanted. And now it's time for you to pay for your crimes, Kalian. It's been long overdue.
What? But you said that you'd spare him if he'd show you the pages.
We said that we would think about it. And guess what? I did. You're a murderer, Kalian. And you've killed more people than I can count. Men, women, and children. And you know what? This whole act about how remorseful you are, I'm not buying it. Yes, you drank your bloody brains into oblivion, but ultimately, the only one you truly pity is yourself.
From what I know of his character, it's one of those things that, depending on when you do it, might make your blood run cold. Interesting. I'm gonna go with you're right. Let's end this.
Any last words?
Letho.
What?
Nalok remembers. By the name of the sun, you were in the refuge orphanage, you and your friend, Letho.
What do you know about the refuge?
Ooh.
Back then, before the flesh maggot plague, when Nalok was still strong, the Kyranian woman who ran the orphanage gave him work. Don't you remember? He carried crates, he cleaned the floor, he cooked.
That was you? Uncle Nalok?
Yes, that's what you called him, Uncle Nalok. By the Guardians, it's been so long, but he remembers it all now. You and your friend, you were inseparable. Until...
You're right. I do remember.
What?
You were there when they took us.
Ooh.
Worse, you helped them. What did she pay you, that old cunt? Huh? Carrying crates? Selling children to the Rolada? All the same, isn't it?
No, what? Nalok doesn't understand. He only...
Oh. Well. He's dead now.
Let's go.
Yeah, you knew him?
Yeah. His face seemed familiar, but I just couldn't place him. Yeah. We called him Uncle Nalok. Shagun, the matron, gave him work as a gopher. He wasn't as much of a wreck back then. Can you believe it? A former serial killer working in an orphanage. Apparently the old cunt liked to surround herself with people as rotten as she was. I know it. He'd been there the night it happened. One of us, Wilma, she refused to go. She screamed and kicked, but Nalok held her while one of the father's voices gave her a sleeping potion. That fucking piece of shit. It doesn't matter. Well, as I said, we're done here. Next we need to bring the pages to the first seer, which will, hopefully, encourage him to consider you as a mercenary for the expedition. But we'll see. Before we do that, though, we need to discuss a couple of things. We cannot afford a single mistake if we want this to work. Meet me in my hideout tomorrow morning, alright? It's a small abandoned warehouse in the main cabin, right before the path up to the city.
I never make mistakes.
The theater right next to the door. That's how you recognize it. The dark corners of our minds. Until then. And, good work.
You don't mind if I loot him, do you? It's kind of what I do. Oh, no. You do it, you're... Alright. T-pose to safety, my friend. Alright. Well, then no one can stop me from looting his shoes. Ha! 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 I even took his boots. Okay, so I want to see how far out... you know, I plan to pursue it. I'm sure it's quite the interesting exploration. Speaking of rabbit holes... Hello. Oh. Oh, that's where we were. Alright, then. Unless there's something extra I should be doing down here. Go to the tavern and hear the song. Ooh. Any particular tavern? Or would any of the taverns do?
Pity. He was a good man. Move along.
Who was a
You're from
good
the
man?
surface, aren't you? They say that Taylor Aranthil came back. Let's hope he knows who rules this place, as well as the Truchessa did.
Observe, don't feel.
You picked a good time to come down.
Ah, Relata Shera. Any news?
I guess you could say that.
Huh?
Remember that old tramp who was stealing from the Scions? We found him last night. In the Silver Cloud.
Really?
Really? He'd spent all the money on young men. He was at it when we got him. Should have seen it. He was so busy moaning like a sea dog that he didn't even see us arrive. A clean throat and he looks up, screams and tries to make a run for it, but forgets that his little boys tied him to the bedposts. I'll never forget that look on his face.
Oh boy, I wish I'd been there.
Wait, I'm not done yet. He seriously insisted that those two whores had held him there against his will.
Don't feel.
What did you say?
Nothing. I knocked him out cold. Either way, I need to go. Father's blessing, sister.
Father's blessings.
Okay, that's an odd little bit of trivia. How do I get out of this place? Ah. Do I just not get to leave? Fine. If it's good enough for the Rolata, it's good for me. All right. Let's go. Let's go to the what is it? The Fat Leorin. Walk past the signpost. Dang it! I want to pretend that I didn't and say that the game glitched and it was the only way out.
Sir?
Hey, it's Lashiri. Interesting. Should I talk to her? Confront Taylor with his dispute. Meet Taylor. Alright, I have to talk to her after I confront Taylor. But she wants to be the dancing nomad. I'm gonna leave that alone. Alright.
Which one would you like to hear?
Ooh! The song, I remember you mentioned that the Song of the Vatirs is interesting, so let's grab that.
Sure.
Come on, Garrel.
Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity, Vatira was her name. She was feared and desired. Beggars, thieves, and murderers were falling at her feet. As mistress of the castaway, she was worshipped and revered. Vintage wine and silken clothes, jewelry and tongue of gods, honey loot and contraband were passing through her hands. Bribe, deceit, and robbery, no means to vile or foul for her. The art of crime she mastered like no one ever had. Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity. When the night closed in, she stayed sleepless until dawn. And many Turnabees, they visited her chamber. Anyone who quaffed and knew no shame could join her feast. Her heart was empty, cold and sore, yet she craved for more and more. So little virtue left in her and nothing left to lose. No matter who attended her, she raised her chalice in the air. Anyone could feel it, her thirst will never cease. Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the Undercity, her sinful womb bore fruit, and horror grew along. The healers had no remedy, no one could prevent confinement and delivery before the moon had waned. 2 monsters grew beneath her heart, her body it was torn apart. The goat had stilled her hunger with their mother's torn remains. And anyone who was around was killed and stomped into the ground. Never since the Vatirs are tainting our world.
Interesting little song about the maybe origin of the Vatir. I'm not sure on that one. Alright, now let's see.
Which one would you
Another song. We're running the sunset, wild mazes, the lost, temperature sky. Ooh, which song am I looking for here? Is it the lost one? No. The Whisperwood? No. What song is it that I want to hear? Crimson Star? Oh, Night of the Raven. All right, we'll have to go look around. We'll try a different tavern. But apparently, according to him, there was a pretty lady who lived in the Undercity. And she was greedy. And she slept around a lot, and then she got pregnant with a monster. And it killed and ate her.
Monsieur?
Night of the Raven. Alright, let's just quickly. Apparently only a female singer will sing The Night of the Raven. Alright, well, that's fine. We'll just do a little looking around. In the morning. The morning of Fredas. But also, I can sell some things again now. Oh, you're actually here for once, buddy.
My friend. Certainly. Just take your time.
He has a lot of money, which works for me. Ooh, it's the Sunborn Axe. Now that sells.
Take care.
What? Who are you? Hey, you're an adventurer.
Out of my way, children.
I bet you've got a lot of stories to tell.
Hi, sir.
Yes?
Alright, so let's go back to the Undercity. Is it the marketplace where the false dog is?
He was a good man. Move along.
Or maybe we'll try the Dancing Nomad. Which would be 4 1/4. Actually, while I'm here,
You there! You look... Certainly. A pleasure for the young and the old, for the tall and the small. See for yourself.
I'd like to buy all of your date cakes. Cakes.
Hello.
Hello, Villa.
May your path always be even.
Me, Stu.
Okay, okay. Let's not give up. Let's... I mean, I'm fine going way out of my way for this.
Yes?
Is it important?
Not the sublime bread. Embrace the meme. No, the dates will be fine.
Walk blessed, friend. Sure. Where to?
We'll travel, of course, by Myrad to the Frostcliff. There's a tavern there. Right? Maybe there's a lady singing in the tavern. And if not, we can go to Riverville. Have I found the red ox? I don't think I have. What part of the map is the red ox in?
Huh? What do you want? A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
What would you like to hear?
Nope.
Sure.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Beautiful and proud, the ruler of the
people just don't know
Batura was her
Hmm.
name. She was feared and
If you can tell me where the red ox is, I will go there. And we can see about getting the song. The Farmer's Coast. I thought I explored everything in the Farmer's Coast. Let me quickly check. Derry, Morick, Myra Tower, Close Sunground, Borix Farm, Fisher Pier. Let's head back down to the Farmer's Coast. Just means we're gonna have to travel more by Myrad, I suppose. Where's your keeper? It's by Bridgehead Farm. All right. A free refrigerated bread. But where is the Myrad keeper? There you are.
Sure. Where to?
Farmer's Coast. There we are.
Walk blessed, friend.
Never!
Where are you headed?
Where are you? There you are. Actually, you know what? I think I have gone to the Red Ox once before. Now that I think about it. Also, what is this crowd?
I won't say it again. Put down your weapons.
So that you can kill us and burn down the farm? What did these people do to you? You don't even know them.
No one idol worshiper. Know them all. Now put down your weapons, or you will regret it.
These are farmers. Children,
Nope.
Gannon. If you're so eager to kill someone, then kill them.
Yay! I saved them from the enemies. Who will then rob? I did a good deed today.
Their asses and hope things settle themselves.
All these centuries, what has this world come to?
I mean, you know, you could give me a thank you.
Huh? Well, there's always news. Word? He doesn't seem to be one for tradition. Well, there's always news. Word has it, the Grandmaster most recently
well, fine.
consecrated an outlander and some pathless girl into the priesthood.
I didn't even want to be thanked for saving their lives. Yeah, Red Ox. Red Ox? Is this it? The Red Ox.
Look at that. A fellow traveler.
What would you like to hear?
Stay on the road.
Lavenia. If you could tell me. The Night of the Raven.
Sure.
I'm just gonna eat my bread while you sing a song.
Listen, my child, and always remember the tale that struck fear
Yes, of
in
course
the
you'd say that.
hearts of so many. Summer it was, the day had just broken, when a man found a sight most unspoken.
Maid, stew, roast pork. Anyone?
Close your eyes, the raven's come to claim its prize. Can you hear his wings in the night? Hush, my darling, don't you fight. Do you cry? Oh, what for? You'll be free forevermore. Step out of your flesh, float higher and higher. Your sins will be paid. We'll snuff out the fire. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Oh, yes, of course you'd say that.
10 girls he found, their young lives are weathered, their skin white as chalk, their eyes
Maid,
stitched
stew,
together.
roast pork.
Only
Anyone?
a note was sewn to the tatters, rolled up and sealed, the parchment like leather.
Sleep, sweet child. Close your eyes. The ravens come
Where did I put that?
to claim its prize. Can you hear his wings in the night? Hush, my darling, don't you fight. Do you cry? Oh, what for? You'll be free forevermore. Step out of your flesh, float higher and higher.
Oh,
Your
yes,
sins
of course she'd say
will be
that.
paid. We'll snuff out the fire. Ooh.
Well, they talked about the girls,
Maid.
the sins angle,
Roast pork.
the leaving the body transcendence angle.
The keepers they met to open the ladder. 10 priests and a prayer. The seal was untethered. The keeper he paled, for the note only said of the raven and the child and the sins we must pay. Do you cry?
Put that.
Oh, what for? You'll be free forever.
Yes, that's right. Tennyson did talk about the fire. That fire that he felt in himself.
Float higher and higher. Your sins will be paid. We'll snuff out the fire. Ooh, ooh, ooh,
Oh, yes, of course she'd say that.
Interesting. That's a little spooky.
Maid.
Little spooky.
Roast pork.
But in a way, it's also kind of weird that they made a song out of it. It'd be like someone being like, I want to make this instrumental song about Jack the Ripper. I don't recall that being a thing. Maybe it was. But yeah, no, it had the kids. It had the eyes. It had the fire. It had the stepping into your flesh, the transcendence angle that's kind of being hinted at. The sins that have to be paid. A spooky.
Have you heard the news about the Magister? Word has it that he murdered 30 novices.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was about to say, you beat me to it. But the song touches on elements that really kind of require someone to know a lot more about what's going on than they should. Alright, tower should be over here. All right. No, we'll skip that. It's like a divine counterpart. No, it's not even. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's not. It's all future crime monster thing. Oh, you know what? Let's go help out Dejam. Oh, there it is. So we need to go to the Western Cliff.
Walk blessed, friend. Sure. Where to?
I mean, since I have to give him time anyways, I might as well do this. The bees! I know Winter Sky. I quite like Winter Sky. I think it's a well done piece. Poignantly beautiful, a little tragic, a little sad, but a wonderful piece. I quite like Winter Sky. Oh. It's a spider. That was a rabbit. And in we go. Ow. Go, my mighty warrior. No? Oh. I'll take that. Ooh. I found a thing I wasn't expecting to find. Alright, well, excuse me, sir.
By the name of the sun, you!
Wait, someone.
Well, that's just cheating. Another raven seems to be running around the Black Libra's ideology, not the Orders. This is, yes, I can see that. Message of the Sickle. Alright, let's read it. Dargar. Thank you for your detailed report. As for your question, we will proceed as planned. Princess Oneliz has, as expected, recently contacted the Union. She suspects that we are behind the attack, but she has no evidence, and she knows as well as we do. In particular, the confrontation of the Protector with the assassins and the counterfeiting of the poison. Excellent idea. We'll get the Tribunal on our side, in case the multicolored gestures actually mention it. I'll give them 2 weeks, maybe 3, and then they will give in. Pay a part of the price and sail back to their plantations. The exact time and place for the handover of the idol will be communicated to you orally in the next days. Burn this letter once you've read it. MD. P.S. Bring these 5 good men to the meeting place. We can trust the petrified as little as the bronze-skinned ones. MD, that sounds like, what is his name, Malderic? You know, if you're going to send a letter that you want to be burned afterwards, maybe don't sign it. That's my pro tip. Alright, let's go back to Ark. I'm gonna get more scrolls soon. I fought a dragon. It made me toasty. And I believe...
Yes?
You should have some spare scrolls, right, Aura?
Walk blessed. Sure, take a look.
I'll buy all of your scrolls, Stark. I think I know all your magic. Pretty much. Ooh.
Walk blessed.
Technically, anyone who's noble has a name beginning with D. This is true. But they all don't have the M. Let me eat my sausage.
We always go to eat.
So where is Dajim hiding?
My sir?
She could be anywhere.
Sir?
Greetings.
Oh, she's in the Undercity. I keep forgetting that it's not just like a place the poor happen to hide out, but it's got a giant gateway leading into it.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny.
You know what? You can have 10 pennies.
Thank you. That's really generous.
It may get you killed down here. Just putting that out there.
Hello.
Hello. There it is. The false doggo. Alright. What do we got? Sons. The Blood Moon Riots. Oh. Starring Gernot Dalmeric as Keeper Taurus. That must be the DM!
What?
A letter. Sir Astroduli. I don't know what to say. Sodding bastards. That also means they know that we know. Shit.
But we know that they know that we know.
Yes, that's it. Meet me in front of the trading post, 20 minutes sharp. Something they won't expect. Now that DeLorean knows that we could expose him, he'll make a move to dispose of us soon. I'm sure of that. And I do not intend to let that happen. Perfect. And be careful, okay? He might have already set his bloodhounds onto our trail.
All right. I gotta find my way back out of here. There we go.
Oculus, my sir, please.
Fine.
Oh, thank you. You truly are a good person.
This is the way. Going along.
Yes?
It's the museum! I remember that place. We went on a romantic date there. It was full of romance. And romance.
My sir.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to...
Where's the jam? Where is the jam? Let's poke our head on in and see what's going on.
Again, no one leaves this building until we have our money back. No one!
You're making a mistake, wench. I hope you know that.
Watch your tongue, boy. I'm sick of listening to you and your master's profanities.
Oh, yeah. What's the thought?
There you are. Sorry for starting this without you.
You?
Hello.
Yes, him. What a surprise, isn't it?
You should be ashamed.
Is that so? And what for exactly? For having the spark of decency you Enderalayan scum all seem to be lacking?
I'm using from Backstroke of the West. Let's see. Yeah.
And what makes you so sure of that? I am so sick of you people and your complete lack of respect. Until we have our money and the idol back, and your master is on his knees before me, begging us to forgive him, no one will leave this building without my explicit permission.
Hey, come on.
At least not in one piece.
I'm half Chilean.
Maybe. But I will not wait for DeLorean's petrified pets to come cut our throats.
I've had enough. I'm leaving.
One step further and you can pick your guts up off
Can
the
I
ground.
have 100 rhetoric.
I mean it. Put that away. Now. Are you deaf? Put that away. Please, my sir, don't force me to.
Oh, well. Things escalated. Well. I don't want to fight all of you.
You fucking scum. You'll pay for that.
I mean, come on. You guys can't really stop me, can you? I mean, am I really involved in this? I don't think so.
Shit, 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 shit. It was that guy's fault, damn it. He wanted it to happen. He provoked me. He wanted to kill me, for fuck's sake. We need to get out of here. Now. Away from the city. Anywhere. At least for me. Except for the people here. No one should know that you're involved. Alright. Alright. How do we do this? We can't go through the front door. We can't let anyone see us. There must be another way. Come on, let's search this place.
I'm curious now if there's another way to do that. I'm a little curious.
You're making a mistake, wench. I hope you know that.
Watch your tongue, boy. I'm sick of listening to you and your master's profanities.
Ahoys! Hello. 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 Hello.
There you are.
Oh, look
Sorry
at you
for
in your...
starting
Yeah,
this
we can
without
tell you're
you.
Chilean. You're wearing the official Chilean clothing.
Yes, him. What a surprise, isn't it?
You should be ashamed.
Is that so? And what for exactly? For having the spark of decency you Enderalayan scum all seem to be lacking?
Yeah, I think everyone should calm down.
I am so sick of you people and your complete lack of respect. Until we have our money and the idol back, and your master is on his knees before me, begging us to forgive him, no one will leave this building without my explicit permission. At least not in one piece.
Let's try. This is a mistake.
Oh, I'd love to see them try.
Alright, that's not going to work. Alright, well then, you know what? We're going to go all in on supporting her.
You're making a mistake, wench. I hope you know that.
There you are. Sorry for starting this without you.
You?
Yes, him. What a surprise, isn't it?
You should be ashamed.
Is that so?
You're going to get beheaded, buddy.
Or exactly. For having the spark of decency you Enderalayan scum all seem to be lacking? Yes, I am.
Alright.
I am so sick of you people and your complete lack of respect. Until we have our money and the idol back, and your master is on his knees before me, begging us to forgive him, no one will leave this building without my explicit permission. At least not in one piece. A lesson. DeLorean is beyond learning anything.
There we go.
We both know it. But as soon as I get the money and the Scarabaeus back, our business here will be done.
I've had enough. I'm leaving.
One step further and you can pick your guts up off the ground. I mean it. Put that away. Now. Are you deaf? Put that away.
I started the fight.
Please, my sir, don't force me to.
Right, do I finish the job? Let's finish the job. There we go. Oh, one of the mercenaries died.
Shit, 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 shit.
Following the tight trousers into an act of war.
It was that guy's fault, damn it. He away from the. Come on, let's search this place.
Well, you search the place.
Come on, let's search.
I'm going to strip everyone of their stuff. Because, you know, that's what I do. He really needs to dust more, if you ask me. Oh, tight pants. Always the cause of wars between nations. Maybe like so. Oh, a little farther. Come on, lock. You may have to invest more points into lockpicking at this rate. Oh. Oh. Oh, come on! There we go. Hey! There's a fragment in here. I mean, since I'm in here now. Wait a minute, is that a lockpick? I did have a master scroll, and I still have a master scroll, it should be noted.
What is that? A trapdoor? Yes, that looks good. Let's go.
Ah, the Crypts of Ark! You know, it's a good thing I had actually now for the game now that I'd murdered everyone in here. Oh. Hey, Mr. Skellington. Because now... Common soul. I don't want common souls. Because I got that fragment, right? And we want that fragment. That's actually plot, well, maybe not plot, but quest relevant. Now, I've been down here before. The trick to getting out of this place is to kill everyone and everything. Yeah, so you can go left, then out. Hey guys! I only was after you for the experience. I think I can actually just leave this way. And this is why, everybody, you should only use cremation. Because inevitably, there's going to be some sort of horrible apocalypse, and the dead are going to start to rise from their graves. And if you just cremated everyone's bodies, you could avoid a whole lot of this. Success!
Then keep looking. She can't be far.
Ooh.
Understood, Commander. What do you want us to do?
I'm hidden.
Get her into the prison and then find out where she took Dalaran. He can't be far out of the city yet.
Oh.
Understood.
Damn it. I don't think we can go through here.
Yeah.
Against the entire guard? That's madness.
Wait, that's not what I clicked.
She'd never be able to go back to the city again. No, we can't do that. There's no point. I have to turn myself in. You just heard them. They'll throw me into prison. Maybe that's our chance. You should go back to the crypt and wait for them to leave with me.
No, that...
Then you have to find a way to get me out of jail before they hang me. Hang me. You could easily forget that originally we only came here to do business. Saras Joduli. I hate this country. I don't know, damn it. Think of something. Sorry, it's just a lot to take in.
I want to know about this bit about Delorean.
Stupid as it may sound, I'm glad we're in this together. Now go back to the crypt, and then lay low for a while.
You say that, but I'm gonna load. Sink, 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 sink.
Keep looking. She can't be far.
Understood, Commander. What do you want us to do when we have her?
Get her into the prison, and then find out where she took Dalaran. He can't be far out of the city yet.
Understood.
Damn it. I don't think we can go through here.
There. What was?
Honestly, I have no idea. The truth be told, right now I don't care much about that either. There might be, but that doesn't change the fact we can't make it out of this damn graveyard. You just heard, then you have... I don't...
The things we do for tight
Stupid
pants.
as it may sound, I'm glad. Now go back to the crypt, and then lay low for a while.
Find another way out of the city, you say? Why, I think I can do that. Yeah. I was to say, I'm pretty sure I know a way out of here. I've fully mapped this place. And just like I thought, there is a way out. Hey look, it's the sickle! And then down here I fought a super ghost. Killed his butt. Oh. There it is. But I can't forget to loot them. Someone might think something was wrong with me if I didn't loot them. Find a way into the prison. Alright. Oh, hey guys. Oh, you're a little higher level, aren't you? Oh. Ow. Ow! Oh, killed him. Bye. Oh, the pants. I started a war for the pants. And if people are just going to leave potions out. The marketplace! I can sell my stuff here in the marketplace. Excellent.
Why are you stopping?
You don't intimidate me. Imagine if you're healing yourself by smashing cream pies into your face. I mean, I assume that it works via osmosis.
What do you want?
Zorban and Sons. Hello? Hey there.
Oh, look at that, a sunshine. Oh, from everywhere and nowhere.
Are you...
Whoever sets foot in my store was never here, and whoever buys from me has never existed. Do you hear me, Sunchild?
I would like to buy from you. I suppose it's 10:45 p.m., so you're unwilling to sell to me. Oh, well, that's fine.
Move along.
Want the fence to buy stolen goods. Yeah, well, I don't know if anyone will buy goods. It's after 8 p.m. after all. Nobody will buy anything.
A Sunchild, I bet you came to watch those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit. Well, that's the only reason you slaughtered them.
Oh, hey, buddy. Also, this doesn't count as stolen goods. Whatever I loot off their corpses does not count as stolen goods. Am I going down or up? I'm going into the water? Nothing I can cook. Ah, there we go. Wait, wasn't I just in the barracks quarter?
Work. Life isn't easy.
Hello.
Yeah. It's not as if you
Yes?
didn't tell them that already.
Well, I'm glad they've forgotten to look for me. I guess. Oh, right. We have to bust her out. I guess we'll do that after we leave the city. Find a way into the prison.
What do you want?
Ooh. Yes, I have a mighty amount of rhetoric.
The trading post? What? Of course. Yes. I will go see her at once.
Yes. Yes. The power of my charming words is powerful. Alright, well, let's, oh, I need a key. Looking for a key. Key to the jam cell. Hey, Dejam.
Now look at that. You've come.
You're looking a little worse for wear.
I wasn't sure you would. Nothing I didn't expect. It seems someone kidnapped Lauren while that thing in the trading post happened. And they're completely adamant that the someone in question is me. I just don't get it.
It goes without saying that the unknown person who killed the Lightborn was a player character. I don't remember killing any Lightborn.
What? You mean someone else? A third party?
Maybe.
No. No. DeLorean did it. He must have. You've seen what he thinks of us. In his eyes, we're vermin. It just fits. Anyway, we need to get out of here. Suggestions? The first step would be to get this lovely thing here open. Wait. What's that? What is that?
Ooh. Mysterious. Who stole the lion? Find out in the Perpetuum Theater on the Malphus Avenue. Come alone, you'll see a show you will never forget. Break your silence and the curtains stay close. If I played... Oh, right, this is not the only game they've done. Right. P.S. It may make your clothes suffer, but not your life. For the sewer underneath the main room of the prison, you'll find a lever in the prison's halls which open a way for you. Ha!
So?
The plot thickens.
Uh-huh. See if the key fits.
Glad they left you with your sword.
All right. Now I'm confused. What does that letter say? Show me. Unbelievable. Oh, by the name of the sun. Does this mean there's someone else behind all this? That what happened in the trading post was all for nothing? Yes, I know. I'm a little short-tempered sometimes, but I never wanted to kill them.
Yeah, it was their fault, not yours.
This is crazy, all of it. But I think we should take a look at that theater.
If anything, we're the victims.
Whoever wrote this took DeLorean. Chances are high that he or she has the Scarabaeus, too. Oh, really? What else do you want to do? Run? If there's even the slightest chance that they... Yes, you go on ahead and stay silent.
I'm a master of stealth. And ha! No? Alright, fine. I was gonna say I'm a master of stealth, but apparently. Nope. Skip the person with the sham. I'm working on that. I really am. You know, she said be quiet, not about being bright. Okay, saying Enderal's guards are not the brightest. This is true, but I'm very bright. Oh. Apparently stuff in here I can rob. That's good to know. They said there'd be a lever, didn't they? Saw this beneath the brain room of the prison. Nope. Ooh, could take a nap. Roast pheasant? They get roast pheasant as prison food? What am I missing? Find the lever to open the secret door without being noticed. So there is a lever. It was... Kate made me do it! I protest the idea that I sold my soul for the tight pants. I was tricked into it. Tricked! Deceived! I'm the victim here. Maybe sitting on this bench will... Ow. Maybe I don't want to sit on this bench. Maybe, maybe there's a lever in here. Since it was the one room I could get into. Maybe not. It hasn't done it yet. I'm in the prison. I'm trying to bust her out of the prison. But I'm not sure how. There should be a lever of the secret variety around here somewhere. Oh, apparently it is upstairs. The secret lever. Alright then. Well, I'm thankful that you told me that, as I would have looked around for a long time to find that lever. Let's drop one of those. Player inventory? Huh. Looking for my secret lever. Oh, no, apparently it's actually not upstairs. It is bottom floor, right next to the hallway that leads... Alright, well then in that case... Bottom floor, right next to the hallway that leads upstairs. Well, this is the hallway that leads upstairs. Aha!
Wait a second.
Dijan O'Neillis's actions do not in the slightest reflect the spirit of the Blue Island Coalition, and we deeply regret what has happened. Nevertheless, you are obliged to return to the Coalition the money we paid for the idol, if you do not get it back soon. If you should recover it, however, we propose, as a token of our condolences, to pay an additional 10,000 Enderalian pennies. In addition, you may have O'Neillis, and try her by Enderalian law.
So, you're leaving her behind?
It is only appropriate in light of her actions. You've heard our offer. Think about it.
That is not for me to decide. You will hear from us shortly, my sir. Walk blessed.
By the name of the sun. I can't believe he just said that.
That was quick. That was a quick response.
Too well. Master Oolong. He's a big shot on Killet. One of the elders, despite his age. Right. And they want to leave me behind.
Oh, how could they leave you behind? I mean, leave you behind.
Let's push on. They'll notice I'm missing soon. That looks like a portal to me, doesn't it? Come on, you go first.
I've noticed that Ulan's just Finn from the start talking. I have not. I did not notice that. What portal? Pulled the lever, didn't I? Am I missing something about a portal? Ah! Sneaky. Skeletons! I'd loot those skeletons, but I'm already basically at full weight limit, so we won't. I will eat a cheese wheel, though. I kind of want to look around a little. See? It was a good idea that I looked around. I found a magical symbol. I have found half, almost half, of the magical symbols. And as we all remember, when you find all the magical symbols, you get the ultra good ending in the game. You reduce all the high ones to level 1 regular mobs and stab them to death. House of Actors. There should be a lever. Oh, no, prop room. To the room of the props. Let's see what do they got. Okay, got a statue. They got a Pyrean impaled on a giant spike. Okay. Statue. Rugs. What do I think about the weirdly posed skeleton?
That's the idol.
I had no
The
particular
great
thoughts about him.
Symphonius.
Where? Where is it?
Yeah.
My dames and my sirs, I cordially welcome you to the last act of this magnificent play. For so long you felt the thrill. For so long you asked yourself the questions. What does the charming woman from Calais really pursue?
I did not expect this.
How will Delorean react
I noticed he wasn't there.
to her beloved foster son? And what role will the mysterious and ambitious new protector play in all this?
Yeah, I did not expect. I did notice that he was missing when we killed everybody back at the building.
Guess what? A potion brewed from aesthetics woe. Don't worry, he's only unconscious. That is, for the moment. Oh, I will. Believe me. Just look where we stand. A trading post full of dead workers, a kidnapped guild master, and two of the mightiest trading guilds on the brink of tearing one another apart. And all due to mere suspicion. I had hoped things would turn out differently this time. I really did. But I suppose I was too naive. Again. Provoked? All I did was throw a piece of meat into the arena. The rest was done by the wolves. Namely, the Golden Sickle and the Blue Islands Coalition. Why, you ask? Because they're scum. Human scum, driven by greed, selfishness, and hatred. That is what all of those so-called merchants really are. What they hide behind their shiny, shiny smiles.
Yeah, you're a merchant yourself.
Oh, there it is. The big question. answer is simple. I want to see them burn. I want to see them burn, all of them. Together with their bloody bigotry and their never-ending thirst for gold. I want them to choke on it. I don't think they are. They are. Ask the countless lives they've destroyed. Ask the farmers they forced to sell their goods for nothing, because otherwise they would cease to exist. Ask about the bribing, the lying, and the complete disregard for humanity. You know, Protector, when I started with the sickle, I actually believed all this bullshit they kept rambling on about. I mean, path of
I do like when villains give you a motive rant.
hard work, integrity. And yes, I wanted to believe it. I really did. But the more I saw who they really were, the more I began to understand. The forces like the sickle and the coalition are what make the world the place it is. The forces led by people who don't care about anything but making money, and who would sell their own mothers if it would mean making a profit. Their lives revolve around one thing, and that is themselves.
He's kind of abstracted out part of this this motive rant of his. But basically what he's saying is that, you know what makes our world the way it is? People do. The bad people. Yeah.
Of course you think that. You don't know the ugly parts of his past. The ones he didn't tell you about.
About it. Vadak saying, he's a commie! Yeah.
What happened to the caravan was an accident. Nobody would have died if they would have just simply turned over the idol. But no, they just wouldn't. They had it coming.
Ah, they had it coming. It's their fault. Uh-huh.
Are you really asking that? If you know one merchant, you know them all. They're selfish scum. And Calais, with their so-called culture, is the embodiment of what I just said.
I mean, I'm part Chilean.
Greed. Wherever you look. It has poisoned their minds, and worse, they're proud of it. In the end, it was a coincidence. When I learned of the deal Deloren and the Coalition were planning, I knew the time had finally come. Ridiculous. I call it symbolic. I mean, look at it. Lion and scorpion gathered around their prey, the idol. And here you are, the reckless fast climber, hungry for success and money, caught between
You
fronts.
entirely misunderstand my motives.
Oh, just drop the act, will you? I knew it the moment you walked through that door. Onalis, Deloren, Master Ulon, whatever they call themselves, I can recognize an egomaniac when I see one. You. All you care about is wealth and power, just like all of your kind do.
Well, yes, racist, definitely. He's also saying that someone who is clan. But also, like, I'm actively involved in saving the world here. Yeah, you don't know me.
I don't, and I don't intend to. Believe me, I know what you are. No matter how you try to hide it, you're greedy scum, just like them. What? No, you all die.
Oh, you think you can take me?
You will paint a picture of justice unlike anything this city has ever seen.
Can't honestly think that, can you, buddy?
Mal Deloren, killed by Dejam Onalis, the beautiful yet reckless emissary of the Coalition, and her new ally, the Protector, the man Deloren was foolish enough to trust. Driven by hatred and greed for the fabled idol of Morala, the Protector helped Dejam kidnap Deloren and brought him into the prison, where they planned to execute him in a most gruesome fashion. to be left for everyone to see. But things got out of hand. As the Protector and Dijon returned to the theater, DeLauren succeeded in escaping his shackles. What followed was nothing short of a massacre. The Protector, DeLauren, and the beautiful emissary...
I don't know if I'd count 3 people as a massacre. Also, you keep calling her beautiful too much.
Massacre. It will make people open their eyes. They will see these guilds for what they really are. Wolves. Greedy, pathetic scum. And together, they'll put an end to their miserable existence.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the power of rhetoric.
Maybe, but maybe not.
Well,
It's worth a try. Alex, Deborah, kill them.
go Golem! Where's your buddy? Oh, it's Mendeléus. He's like, oh, wait a minute. You've killed my goons. I need to actually get involved now. He had the glowing eyes. All right. Hey, Dejam. Are you okay there? Well, I guess I'll heal them. Yeah. There we go. On your feet.
What? What the heck happened?
Yeah. He was infected with the Red Madness.
Penny pouches? You mean that old man from the trading post? That is interesting. But it seems like you took care of it. What? Oh, no, I'm just worn out, I guess. The flight through the crypt, the prison, now this. I'm surprised you don't feel the same.
I'm used to this sort of thing.
Well, that's the question. I'm open to suggestions.
Let's see. Make sure hear them in the idle misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding? If you ask me, everyone here got what they deserved. The racist asshole DeLauren, penny pouches, Master Ulan. It's almost impressive how quick they were to abandon me to the guard. Probably hoped to save a few pennies that way. If anyone deserves the idol, it's me. We could share 50-50. Just imagine how much money that would be.
You know, yeah, no, I gotta try and... I have to try and push for the right thing here.
But... fine. Maybe you're right.
I mean, as much as I love your pants, Dejam. Did you just turn on me? You can't be serious, Dejam. Is that really how this ends? After all I put into this?
Huh? I see. By the gods, what is it with these times? One tragedy follows another. Anyway, I suppose we owe you our thanks. You didn't simply take the idol and run
I'm
for
disappointed
it.
in that
For
resolution.
your character. As for this Chilean woman, I guess she had it coming to her. Well, that remains to be seen. In any case, we have to get him to the next apothecarius as soon as possible, and get that poison out of his system. I've seen this kind of poison before, though. If not treated immediately, it might result in permanent damage. Let us pray that it won't this time. Probably flying back to Calais on his black mare,
There's
I
another
suppose.
option. Oh, so if I agree to split
Which
it?
is worth something. The trade certainly didn't go well, but you prevented the worst, and I thank you for it. Here, take this key. By tomorrow you will find adequate compensation in the bank. I will see to it. Now, if you will excuse me, there is much to do.
I suppose if I agree to help her. You know what? Well, then maybe I do want to help her.
What? What the heck happened?
It auto-saved.
Penny pouches. That is interesting. But it seems like you... What? Oh, no, I'm just... Well, that's the question. I'm open to suggestions. Yeah, no one. Just look at it. I've heard stories, but... It is beautiful.
It reminds me of a bloatfly. So, you know, you could take it and get out of here. They don't deserve it.
Yes, not for a second. Anyway, first we need to get out of here. I know a small hideout close to where we anchored when we got here. Come on, follow me.
Alright, but you better not betray me, Dejam. I've killed you once. I'm willing to kill you again.
What?
Yeah, how are you going to make it back to Calais?
The quickest way would be via that digger city to the east. Duneville, or whatever they call it. I could lay low there until some merchant dares to cross the Red Sea again.
Let's be romantic.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I wouldn't mind some company. Maybe... Oh, screw it. I've been waiting for this for too long.
You're not going to try and drug me again, are you? The sexy times! Yay! All of that murder was worthwhile. A nice fade to black. And then I wake up with all my stuff stolen. True love. Scorpion and Lion. Still taking. I think I'll take a little more health. She took my hat off. And oh, there we are. A letter. I'm sorry. Thanks for everything. D. And she left me her sword. And money. And a kidney missing. Maybe. I might have lost a kidney. I don't know yet. I had to put in my hat, though. There we go. Man, we did run out of the city, didn't we? I wonder, so if I go to Duneville, can I run into her? Let's find out. Hey everybody, how's it going? Just gonna let myself into the city if you don't mind. I'm curious if he's actually gonna be hanging out in Duneville or not. Minus the save scumming. No, it's not save scumming. Remember, this game works on a premise of a multiverse theory.
Esme?
Oh. Yes?
Then you know her. Great, then you're the one she wanted me to find. She wouldn't give me a full name, but she asked me to give the man fitting her description this. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to push on.
Let's see. She did. Kate saying that she did this after Dark Chambers and what comes next in the main quest. I suppose, yeah, when you would read some of these things, they change the context.
Meet me at the old lighthouse near Duneville. Esme.
That's not what it says.
Blazes. Where's this supposed to lead us? We only have room for so many people.
This night there shall be no shame.
Alright, well, I am, of course, a romantic, so I'm going to put the Sting of the Blue Islands in there. Okay, saying I needed the win. Oh, interesting. That's ominous. Left tooth, right tooth, ring.
Welcome be you merry drunkers, come along and train your tongue.
Hey, want something to drink? Take care.
Is there not a tavern in the city? There we go. So, what comes next in the main quest? Apparently, might be a little not so good. That said, I think we're probably going to call it here. I got some gear to sell.
Just make no trouble. Where's this supposed to lead us? We only have room for so many people.
Yeah? No, I just put them out for you to look at.
Tell me what you need, and be quick about it.
There we go. Go find Esme. Well, you know what? We'll go find Esme next. Next time I play, first on the list, we'll go find Esme. But for now it's break time. Thank you all for watching. I enjoyed this. I'm not sure I agreed with the idea that she would just turn us like that. But I suppose it is what it is. We got the good ending though. I suppose. The stuff with Kalian or Naliak was also interesting. Very interesting. I'm kind of curious to pursue the Relata storyline more, definitely. Yeah, no. I like these side stories. They're good. I'm going with this. I'll be you are too. So have a good night.